Hey everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Why do you want to learn English? Or why do you want to speak English fluently and confidently? Have you ever given a thought to this? Or it's just that, or I want to go with the flow? Or it's just that everybody is learning to speak English, everybody is speaking English fluently and confidently, so should I? Is this the reason why you want to speak English fluently and confidently? Or is there anything else to it? Well guys, today in this session I am going to talk about this important thing. And trust me on this is the one thing which will help you to speak English fluently and confidently. Trust me on this. Why do you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently is the answer will help you to learn to speak English fluently and confidently in no time. Yes, I hope I'm making it clear to you and I'm not complicating it. Well, to simplify it further, if you know why you want to learn this language, it will be much easier for you to achieve your goal of speaking in English fluently and confidently, because that reason will drive you to achieve your goal. And in this video, I am going to tell you different reasons or some major reasons why people want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently, and I'm sure you also will be able to relate to it. You can listen to my video, you can also start thinking about why you want to speak English fluently and confidently, and after listening to me you can also start thinking about why you want to speak English fluently and confidently, and if this reason is good enough for you to learn this language. Okay? On that note guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, if you want to know the reasons why people want to speak English fluently and confidently, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. And since I've come up with this 30 days speaking challenge, it is really going to help you a lot. You have to continuously follow my videos for 30 days, take up those topics, conversations, and questions, and start answering it. You can listen to my video twice or thrice, understand what I'm trying to say, jot down my ideas, collect your own ideas, club it together, and speak on it. You can switch on your video cam, you can go and stand in front of the mirror and start speaking, or you can do self-talk. You start talking to yourself on these topics, on these conversations, start doing role plays about it. Okay, so the idea is for you to get started. Just get started, continue this for 30 days and see how it goes. Where did you reach, or what did you achieve at the end of the month? Okay, sounds good? Well, let's get started with today's topic. Today's another interesting topic which I have taken up is we all want to know why people want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently. And trust me on this, in all my sessions, the first question I ask people is, why do you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently? And I get a lot of answers which I am going to talk about in my video today. The first and the most important reason people tell me is getting a good job or getting a job in an MNC or a good position, right? So they complete their degree programs and then they start searching for a job. And when they start searching for a job, the main challenge which comes to them during interviews in an MNC company is the language. All the MNCs look for people who have decent communication skills. They're not looking for people who has excellent communication skills. They just want people to understand English and at least be able to speak up to make sure that the other person understands what he or she is trying to convey. So that is what the people or the interviewers looked at or want to judge. or assess. Okay, so you have to have a decent communication skills. It's just that when they ask a question, you should be able to answer it properly in the right sequence, the sentence construction, the use of words, your pronunciation, the articulation, right? So these things does matter. Whether you speak broken English, whether you speak English with a pause, that is a different story. But it's just that they look for people who are able to communicate well, okay, who are able to present themselves in front of the interviewers. They're able to express themselves well. So that is what they look for, and that is a challenge for a lot of us. So to crack that interview becomes a big challenge just because of the language skills, or just because of the language, right? So that is why what you need to do here is, if you are not able to speak in English fluently and confidently, you're not very confident of speaking in English, the one thing which I would suggest here for people who are preparing for an interview and they don't have much time, what you can do is start preparing the basic questions. Okay, introduce yourself, right? Tell me something about yourself, like describing your profile, your experience, or whatever you have done till date. Okay, another question is, why should we hire you? Or what do you know about the company? Or how do you see yourself 5 years down the line, or 10 years down the line? Where do you see yourself? So these are very basic questions, guys. So internet is full of these questions. If you start typing interview questions, you'll get a long list of questions, which doesn't mean that you have to prepare every single question. It's just the basic questions you need to know. Okay, so like, introduce yourself. Tell me something about your experience, or tell me something about your hobby or your strengths and weaknesses, right? So there are many questions which are very basic questions, which are generally or usually spoken or asked during an interview. Start preparing those questions. Take up those questions, come up with a script, switch on your video camera and start speaking on it. Become the interviewer. So tell me something about yourself. Me? Oh, my name is this. Right? Get into the habit of answering questions, interview questions. That is a shortcut, guys. This is the best thing I can suggest you at this point of time if you are preparing for a job interview and if you're not very confident in speaking in English. Prepare these questions very well. Start answering these questions. Gain confidence in answering these questions. Okay, ask somebody to ask you this question. Ask your friend or family member to ask this question, and you answer those questions in front of them as well, so as to gain more confidence. So if you do this repeatedly for 2 to 3 days or a week also, it will help you a lot. So it will help you to crack the interviews as well. So this is the most common reason why people want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently. Get a good job in an MNC, of course. Okay. Second thing, of course, career growth. They want to get into managerial positions. Every technical guy, if you look at, after a certain point of time, they want to move to managerial roles. So that is another reason why people want to become fluent and confident in English, so that they can speak to the client, they can handle a team, they can handle people or manage people, they can lead people, right? They can be at a managerial position where they have to show good communication skills, conversation skills, negotiation skills, conflict management, change management skills, lots of skills they have to portray. So if they are not very good in communication, it will be very difficult for them to be at that position. So if you're looking to switch from a technical to a managerial position, definitely you need to be fluent and confident in speaking in English. Your communication skills has to be at par or has to be good enough, right, to manage people. So this is another reason why people want to work on their communication skills or work on their English speaking skills. Okay, the growth prospects. If not technical, to managerial also. If you want to grow to a team lead position, if you want to grow to a technical lead or a team lead or a manager also, you have to have basic or good communication skills. So for your growth prospects also, if you want to grow in the hierarchy, if you want to grow in your organization, you have to have these skills. You have to have a good communication skills. You have to speak English. You should know how to speak English fluently and confidently, right? So this is another thing. The third reason is people want to get into good college. They want to get admission in a good college, whether it is graduation or it is post-graduation. Now, a lot of people, what they do is they do a basic graduation from somewhere, but they want to do masters from a good college, right? Whether it is in India or abroad. If they want to do it from abroad, of course, there are lots of other things also which comes into play. There's TOEFL, there's IELTS, lots of other language tests which they have to crack. So that is a little different story. But still, the long and short of it is you have to have good communication skills. Your English should be good. Your grammar should be good. Your basic understanding of the language has to be good. Okay, so that is why if you're preparing for a master's degree or a technical degree from a very good college in India or abroad, you have to work on your English speaking skills or your communication skills. You have to crack language tests. You have to crack interviews like GDs or PIs. Okay, so that is why if you want to get a good degree from a good college, you have to work on your English speaking skills. So this is another reason why people want to improve on their English communication skills. Okay, fourth is some people say they want to start their own business or their own company. Okay, so that is another very common reason which comes up while having a conversation with people. They want to start something of their own, and to start something of their own, they have to have a good communication skills, right? They have to build a team. They have to, speak to a lot of people. They have to get clients. They have to do marketing, sales. They have to recruit people, right? There are lots of things involved in coming up with a company or starting something of your own. And if your communication skills are not great, it will be very difficult for you to build things around yourself to start something of your own, right? You need help, you need people, you need things to work out for you. If you're not able to communicate well, if you're not able to speak in English well to the clients or to people who you want to hire, right? So how will you build a team? How will you build business? So that is why you have to have a good communication skills, or you have to have a good hold on your English speaking skills so that you can get clients from across the world. You can speak to people in English, as majority of people across the world speaks in English. They understand English. Okay, so that is the most common business language in which people communicate. So English is something which is majorly used in business communication. Okay, so that is why to start something of your own, to get clients, to hire people, and to build a team, to build your business, you need to have a good communication skills. And language is English. So you have to build on your English. You have to be more and more confident and fluent in speaking in English. So guys, these are some of the very common reasons why people want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently. And I'm sure out of the four, any one might be your reason to speak fluent English. And if you have any other reason why you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently, do let me know in the comment section, so that next time when I'm talking about it with people, I can share it with them as well, right? Well, by talking on this topic, I'm sure you are very clear about why English is so important as a language to learn or to speak, as it is directly linked to our career, our prospects, our future, our success, right? Whatever we undertake, whether we want to get a job or we want to grow in our job or we want to do something of our own, we want to start something of our own. In any which ways, we need to be conversant or good in our English communication skills. Why English communication skills? Because English is a language which is majorly spoken across the world for businesses. Whichever part of the world the client sits or the client is from, whichever language he or she speaks, the client speaks, irrespective of that, people communicate in English. If client is a French or a German or a British or an American, still they speak or they communicate in English with people across the world for businesses. That is why English is very important, and that is why you need to learn to speak English fluently and confidently if you want to be successful in your life. And I'm sure this is really going to motivate you to start speaking in English fluently and confidently and start working on it from today, right now, to achieve this target at the earliest. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.